Today's the day! We have to finish putting up decorations and help Mr. Benny bring over the food and then...
Lolli, you're up early?
I was too excited. I couldn't stay asleep. So I decided to get a head start for the festival and make sure everything was ready.
Okay, what are you making?
I made us a fruit salad for breakfast, a sweet start to our day.
It looks great, Lolli.
I'll have some fruit.
Me too.
I'll have to have some later. There's a few things I want to check up on before we head over to the guard grounds.
Aww, but I got up early today.
Sorry, Lolli. Moon, I'll come find you when I'm finished.
Okay.
It won't be as fresh later. Oh well. At least you guys will... Oh no, your ears are coming apart again.
Is there anything else we can make them with? Flowers don't seem to hold long enough.
We can figure it out tomorrow. Today's the festival. We can just fix them for now.
If you say so.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, Moon, are you ready?
Yeah. All ready.
There's lots to do.
That was close.
The Nature Festival is the perfect opportunity to boost morale in Clover. While it is in celebration of Mother and Leaf, it really is meant as a time for everyone in the village to feel appreciated for their talents.
Have you made a decision about Lolli?
Yes, I have. She can perform after the city performers. Hopefully then everyone will be in high spirits for Mother's story.
Glad to hear it.
Don't be too happy. If it goes bad, things won't be so easy for Lolli.
As long as she gets the chance.
While this is a festival, the guards will still be rotating shifts to guard the gate and help around. I'll put you down early so you can get your shift over with and have the rest of the day free.
Oh, thanks.
I'm here.
Hey, Rosie!
Okay, team, it's just the three of us. We're already finished setting up the flowers and the stage, but we still have to finish hanging lights, putting up the banners and everything else.
Wait, before we go, I have a surprise for you. I thought you both might want something special to wear for the festival as well. Especially you, Lolli, for your first performance.
Rosie! I love it! Thank you!
Thank you, Rosie!
Of course. Now hurry, we'll need all the time we can get to set up.
Right. All done.
Everything looks great. And just on time, people are starting to arrive.
Will Moon be back soon?
She has a bit longer at the gate, but don't worry. There'll be plenty of time for all of you to enjoy the festival together.
What should we do first?
I always enjoy the Carpenter's booth. They usually do a fun workshop.
Sure!
Hello! Welcome to the Carpenter's booth. We specialize in woodworking. Anything you can think of that's made of wood and clover was made by us. This year's booth, we're giving a workshop to how to craft a birdhouse. Would you like to try your hands at it?
Yeah!
Sounds fun!
Moon, I hope you're still not upset at me for what these two did before.
They've apologized, and Lolli forgives them, so I suppose we're fine.
Glad to hear it. How much longer are you stuck at the gate?
She's actually done now. Moon, you're going to swap with Ellis.
Peter, it's like you're spying on me, always knowing when I arrive.
You just happen to come when I'm around. Moon, you're free to enjoy the festival, but keep an eye out for anyone in need of assistance.
You guards and your duties. Have some fun for a change.
We do what we must so the rest of you can enjoy yourselves without having to worry.
One of these days, Peter, you'll learn to relax.
Ta-da!
I don't think I did too bad.
I'm not sure any bird would want to live here.
What's that?
Birdhouses!
At least they're supposed to be.
Do the birds not build their own houses?
Huh?
Have you ever seen a birdhouse before?
Haha. Funny joke, Moon. Anyways, now that Moon's here, we could try the melon pops.
You're right! Are you ready to eat your words?
There's no way ice tastes better than pie.
What's pie?
It's dessert.
Oh, what's all the fuss?
Mr. Benny, we need 5 melon pops, please. Simon and Moon have never tried them.
Never tried a melon pop? Impossible! When I was a young Lapi, I couldn't wait to get my hands on a melon pop. This generation is truly falling apart. Not had a melon pop. Here you are. Enjoy the festival.
You too! Your entire life is about to change.
Ice can't be that good.
This is so good!
Hey, whose side are you on?
I'm on the side of the melon pop.
Melon pops for the win!
I guess it is pretty tasty.
Can we have more?
Welcome to the Miners booth. You don't usually see our faces around Clover. We spend most of our days in the mines gathering precious resources for the village. Have you had a melon pop today?
Why? Do you have some?
Moon!
No, I don't. But we miners collect the ice used to make those delicious pops. Ice is found deep in the coldest caves, which is why we only collect them for the most special events, like Mother's Nature Festival.
What's that glowing vine behind you?
This is a glowberry vine, found in my personal favorite cave, the Lush Cave. Leaf extends his help even beneath the ground, leaving beautifully lit caves for us miners to stumble across.
Yellow berries.
Yes, they glow a beautiful yellow, but be careful not to eat them.
Because they're poisonous?
Poison? What are you on about? It's best not to eat them because they really hurt your stomach. You don't want to be caught glowing while you're,
Ugh, gross!
They can make you glow?
Yes, they can be quite useful down in the dark caves. Their juices make whatever they touch glow, just until it dries. Would you like to try?
Yeah!
It might leave you a bit sticky, so you'll want to wash off afterwards. Just rub it on your skin and...
I'm glowing!
How about you ladies? Would you like to try?
No, thank you.
Yeah! Look at us!
Let's see how far we can see each other's glow. Aw, it dried.
We can use Mother's water to clean it off.
Should we be taking water from here?
It's just water. They brought it up from the river.
Why not take water from the well?
Mother uses rivers to travel between villages, so river water is important. We bring it to the festival to feel connected to her. So here and there, you'll see people dip their hands into the water.
Why not just have the festival at the river?
I don't know. I guess it's just easier to have the festival here. That's them, the city performers. That means I'm going on stage soon. I'm so nervous.
You're ready for this, Lolli. Don't worry. Remember, we'll be here cheering you on.
You'll be great.
Gather, Clover, as we recount a tale of a woman of such immense strength, righteousness, and love that centuries later we still sit around at festivals telling her story. Our Savior, who gave everything so that we may live in peace. Our Goddess, Mother. You're aware our world was not always safe, but did you know it wasn't always from humans that we used to hide? Before the humans arrived, we took our world for granted. Mother gave us all that we needed, and still, we begged for more. It never occurred to us that in a blink of an eye it could all be taken away. One unassuming day, Mother turned against us, and the world became a treacherous place. The ground began to shake, large waves flooded our homes, even the winds threatened us. Each day became a struggle to survive. Desperate to put an end to their suffering, our ancestors banded together to find Mother and heal their relationship. For years they searched. Many lost hope they could ever find her. Until one day, they stumbled across Mother, crying alone on a beach. Tears fell from her eyes. She had given our ancestors all they could ask, and yet her efforts went unnoticed. Our ancestors felt deep shame for their greed and promised to work hard and appreciate all they were given, pleading with Mother to return to them. Mother smiled once again. Life was peaceful. The land and waters calmed, flowers bloomed, and a rainbow appeared in the sky. Our ancestors kept their promise, celebrating her with festivals and dance, creating statues in her honor, and passing down stories of her great deeds. Following her guidance, our ancestors learned to craft tools, farm, and build beautiful villages. It felt as though nothing could ever change. That is, until the humans appeared. Their presence was combative, lacking any form of civility. Our ancestors, though they tried, could not get the humans to live in peace with them. The ancestors questioned Mother's trust in humans, unintentionally doubting her. And then the humans attacked. They burned down villages and destroyed everything, using the tools our ancestors taught them to make. Everyone ran in fear. They never should have doubted Mother. But our benevolent goddess rushed to protect them, nonetheless. She gave us her only son, Leaf, who erected a great forest to defend us from their terror, for that is how gracious Mother is. Our ancestors couldn't believe how the humans repaid their kindness. In their anger, they chose to fight back, using the knowledge given to them to create weapons, starting the long war between us and the humans. Mother, devastated by violence, left us once again. Centuries passed before she finally returned. Our ancestors pleaded for another chance. They wanted to return to the peace they'd once known. Mother agreed, and the next day, the humans vanished. But that was not the end of this long war. The ancestors warned future generations to be prepared. The day will come that the humans return. Mother and Leaf were never seen again, leaving us to wonder, how long will their protection last before the return of the humans? If our fate falters, will that be the end of the peaceful lives we now live? And do the whispers of Mother's other children hold true? Such questions may forever go unanswered.
What are they trying to pull? Implying that Mother made the humans attack us? Unbelievable! I can't even tell a story right. Other children, my...
Lolli, you're up. Are you ready?
City performers will be watching.
You're going to be great. Don't doubt yourself. Just breathe and show them what you've got.
Okay, I got this.
Can't believe Peter's letting her play. Is this really worth taking away from the Clovers doing real work around the village?
Moon! We have to prepare for the guard demonstration.
You go with Peter. I'll make sure Lolli's okay. Lolli?
I was so stupid. I'm a Lapi. There's no chance I could ever be a star.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. They hate me. I feel so useless. I've wasted so much time wanting a dream I will never be good enough to reach. I will never be good enough for them. No matter how hard I try, I will never be good enough. I can't wait to get rid of me. My own brother is embarrassed of me. All I do is get in everyone's way. I pretend like it's fine. But the truth is, everyone would be better off without me. I don't belong here.
My parents vanished when I was 11. With them gone, my older sister put a lot of pressure on herself to keep us going. Every day I watched her work harder and harder. She refused any help. She wanted to be able to do it all on her own, to make our parents proud. When I think about how hard she pushed herself, I feel guilty. I should have done more to help. I sometimes wondered if her life might have been easier without me. But you know what I realized?
What?
There's no use thinking that way. All we can do is our best in the moment. Things are going to happen, whether they're good things or bad things. We just have to learn to be okay with that. Not every day is going to be a good day, but they're not all going to be bad either. My mother used to say that everything is connected. No matter how far away, how big or small, everything is constantly affecting each other in ways we could never imagine. So there's no way I can believe that anything we do is useless. And there's definitely no way I can believe that anyone would be better off without you there to make them smile. You should feel proud of yourself. You had the courage to go on stage and be vulnerable to everyone watching. So what if they couldn't appreciate that? You reached for a dream that makes you happy. If we can't even do that, then what's the point in anything? Don't give up on yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, let's go watch Moon's guard demonstration.
Wait, your ears again.
If mine are falling apart, then... Moon!